Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Events Galactic Challenges. We are looking at Kamino Empire against the Jedi. The new community manager for CG announced that Galactic Challenges for the time being are going to be a weekly event. Again, as we said in last week's video, this is the only location to be getting the 6-tier mod slicing materials, and because of the importance of that, we are going to be putting out a Galactic Challenge playthrough video every week for the time being. So I just played through the event. I was going to just have this video show my playthrough and me figuring things out, but for people who want a little bit faster information, this is the team to use, and it can accomplish this at the highest tier underdog. You'll see that at the end of the video. But you see here that I only have a Gear 8 Piett, I have a Gear 10 Short Trooper, a Gear 12 Palpatine, Vader at Relic 5 is my only relic. That is good enough. You do need Piett's Zeta, and you do need Vader's Zeta, and probably Palp Lead would be good. Short Trooper is nice because he has the pre-taunt, and he keeps getting revived because of the event abilities. But we will jump into my playthrough now, which is going to show me kind of figuring this stuff out. But this is what I ended up landing on as the optimal team to beat all of the event and to get all of the feats. I'm going to jump in here, and as the same as last week, we're going to go into these blind, figure out what the best teams are, and just kind of go through my playthrough. Because of the import of these events being the only place to get the 6-tier mod slicing materials, this is going to be an ongoing video series for the time being. So the first modifier here, Proving Grounds, I think we've seen this one before. So we have stacking superiority. Okay, this is the one where we start out with minimal stats and we gain stats throughout. And here, okay, we've seen this one before, the Imperial Edict. I don't think they're switching these up per faction, so most of these should be familiar at this point. So we have Leader. When somebody's defeated, they'll get if there's an Imperial Trooper, they'll be revived when defeated, and the leader will taunt. And then damage will be increasing, and then the Jedi one here, no big deal. This is dispelling buffs, or when they expire, Jedi Abilities. Jedi gains advantage for 2 turns, crit damage stacking. That's not going to be a huge deal. It's more going to be coming from this Proving Grounds with superior training and the stats accumulating as the match goes on. Because I don't remember exactly how this stacking works. If it's per turn, Vader's going to become pretty valuable because he takes a ton of turns with the rework. But otherwise, it's looking like we're going to be starting this with Imperial Troopers. We're going to be skipping the first 3 tiers. Nobody needs to watch me go through the easy stuff. We're going to start here at tier 4 with everyone at Gear 12. So let's clear this out and look at what I have with Troopers to start. Piett, I don't have both Zetas on, but I do have one, but he's only 4 stars right now at Gear 8. I don't know how much I'm going to want to use him. If I do throw Vader in, though, I think he'll be worth it. But for now, I think we're just going to stick with just a basic Troopers team, see how they do. I expect at this tier, they're going to do fine. This tier 4 has... This tier 4 is one of the biggest problems I have with Galactic Challenges. I feel like it's scaled extremely poorly. Okay, so that's how superior training works. This is the one where we keep using it and then it increases. This is the one last time it was with Separatists and we had a sniper droid. So our first move is just going to be use superior training with everybody except for Death Trooper here. I'm going to increase cooldowns with that ability. And everyone else, I'm going to let them just stack the superior training. Oh, and that's nice. With Range Trooper and his unique, everyone has a chance to assist on their own. But I want to quickly get my health up fast. Let's get a little bit of turn meter. So we'll do an AoE right here. Just so we can get the turn meter going. How does this... Alright, we'll dispel buffs. And now we have that turn meter going for the rest of the team off of Veer's leadership, or not, unique Zeta. And actually, we're going to ignore Jolie because I bet he doesn't even have the Zeta at this tier level if he gets a chance. I kind of want to see. And as I was saying, it's one of the biggest issues I have with Galactic Challenges right now, that how tier 4 is currently leveled out with its power makes no sense. Like, a lot of the characters usually don't have Zetas. With Separatist, Grievous doesn't have Metal Monstrosity. Well, maybe we'll try it in a second playthrough. We couldn't really stretch that out. Oh, we didn't check what the feats were. The other one's probably an underdog one. Alright, we'll take a look here at tier 5. I expect with the relics, they're just going to rip apart my team. Which again, the difference between tier 4 and tier 5 makes no sense. I wish they were a little bit more equivalent, or I wish CG would let us know what the relic levels were. Because there seems to be... It doesn't seem like there is a clean scaling in power between the two tier levels. No, we're just... Yeah. Alright, we'll quit that and try again. That seems like something I can do for my own fun to beat that given the right RNG, but I don't think that is helpful for anyone watching right now. Or maybe I'll try it and put it at the end of the video. So let's now just try out a basic Empire team here. I am going to put in Piett since I'm using Vader. And you know what? Let's put in Shore Trooper. We might try it with Stormtrooper actually, because he's slightly higher in gear level. The Pre-Taunt is nice from Shore Trooper. This is how we're going to do it. First, we'll do that. So we're going to go back to Vader. Let's use the Merciless Massacre. And now we're just going to go through, land some ability blocks. See if we can land some stuns. taunt and heal. Actually, yeah, let's put an inevitable failure on. I don't really know what Piett's doing for me right now because I don't really know his kit yet. We'll just put Fracture on Bastila. We need to land Shock on Shock T. Alright. We slow played that way longer than we needed to. We could have been a lot more aggressive and handled that. My Vader, I just took to Relic 5, but everyone else there, I mean, we have a Gear 12 Palpatine, Gear 12 Thrawn, but Piett and Shore, nothing. So we'll do the same. We might be a little bit more aggressive this time. If we can land some dots, yeah, okay. We'll swap. Let's see if we can land stun. Now we'll do the Merciless Massacre. We'll do the superior training on Shock T so she doesn't counter. I'm going to save the big hit on... I guess I don't even need to. Alright, that should dispel. Piett's definitely going to be useful. If you have a Piett with whatever his next ability is called, or that unique... I think it's Imperial Edict. Is that what this thing's called? Or Emperor's Trap. Or the Emperor's Trap will definitely help out in this event. Alright, we're going to stun Bastila since she has the ability block. See if we can land a shock on Shock T. No. So this just gain stealth, recover health. Okay. We'll do this. The Emperor's Edict is going to start stacking. And then we'll be able to do it just fine. Yeah. Well, all of this stacking is what is going to get us through this event. And it looks like a counter doesn't reset it. Okay. I think, okay. I got a feel for it now. I even think this is going to be a good starting amount. You basically just want Vader with Piett. Probably want that second Zeta on Piett. I'll show it right here. This is the more important Zeta. Come on. Because this is whenever an Empire ally begins or attacks out of turn, all Empire allies gain a stack of Emperor's Trap, and then with Emperor's Trap, they're getting added offense and potency. So that's why Vader's getting more and more powerful, and that's stacking up very quickly because of Merciless Massacre allowing him to take so many turns. That only gets reset when the opponent goes. So pairing the two of them up is going to be a quick way to ramp up Vader's damage very quickly. Shore Trooper is nice because of the pre-taunt, because he's going to help make Piett especially survive, but also my Palpatine and Thrawn, who are only gear 12. It doesn't matter if Shore Trooper's taken out because he's going to be revived because of the feat, or not the feat, the special ability, whatever they call that stuff. So now we're actually going to be more aggressive than last time. So that was nice. We're going to do the Merciless Massacre now, unlike last time how we were doing it. Shaak Ti we're targeting to use Force Crush because this can't be countered, so I don't want Shaak Ti coming back. We'll land an ability block here if we can. And you can see here the Emperor's Trap is just stacking. Increase that. And I think we're going to throw at Ezra since he's a little more fragile. Yeah, so let's do another training, get another turn. Actually, we're going to do another Force Crush. I have a bunch more potency now from the Emperor's Trap. And I should be able to take a turn again immediately because of Palpatine's leadership. And now we'll throw it. Come on. All right, we're going to start stacking this. I don't know where the cooldown is on that ability, on Merciless Massacre, but okay. All right, perfect. Let's just stack this up. Taunt. Oh, you know what? I'm going to mess up. I shouldn't have let Jolie go. Because you saw how far that had stacked up. It's another reason why or Palpatine being on this team at all is nice. Because he's going to be controlling them, taking their turns, and letting me get those stacks. but it's fine. Do it again. Let's throw it at Ahsoka. Perfect. Could have just gone. Let's stun. Let's put inevitable failure here on the shore trooper. Do any of these do anything with turn meter? Let's do this. Let's see if we can land a tenacity down. We can't because that Bastille lead protection. I'm gonna land shock because counter doesn't reset the Emperor's trap. Okay, if you do not have Piett's Zeta, it is worth putting on. And it's the second Zeta, not the first Zeta. If you have a Relic Vader, it's going to do a ton of work in this event. I have 64 of these? Didn't we just get these? Does that make sense? Alright, and I think the other feat is all underdogs. We'll try this one more time, underdog on the highest level. If it works, then... Who do we take out? Thrawn's really our only option to take. No, Thrawn. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Merciless Massacre. We're going to do the superior training. Force Crush. Superior training, we'll use it over here on Jolie. I don't care if he uses an ability. We'll try and land in a... Oh, we're not... Okay, we got the ability block. That can sometimes land on Bastila, even though she has her lead. There's a... Because they cannot... Yeah, they can't target or resist that one. And we'll do superior training. But we're going to throw it at Ahsoka to generate turn meter, as she's the only one with debuffs. I still have my stacks here. None of this... Okay. We're going to put inevitable failure on Shore Trooper. Let's see if we can land some stuns. We've got 9 stacks. I wonder if I should have targeted someone else. I wasn't expecting that. Everybody else still has the protection up from the lead, so we're just going to do superior training for now. I don't think... Wow. This is all because Emperor's Trap. Does one of these dispel? Yeah, we'll do the dispel. We'll taunt. We need to go... Alright. So that got reset. I think I'm going to save Force Crush a second. Let's do superior training, Now let's see if we can land shock. Perfect. Okay, and now we'll do Force Crush. Because now we have Merciless Massacre lined up. And we can take out Ahsoka. Another Force Crush, which should take out both of them, yeah. Superior training. He's going to take a turn. We're going to lose all our stacks. We're still going to win it, but it's just going to take a little bit more effort. Okay. Alright. Those four can beat it. Underdog at the gear levels. The only relic I have here is Vader. Just check what the other rewards are on the other feats. And then I'll do these lower tiers on my own time. Okay, it looks like that's it. Just those four pretty much are going to be able to handle the event. Palpatine lead, Relic Vader, Piett, doesn't matter the gear level, but you have to have that Emperor's Trap Zeta. And then Shore Trooper, because that pre-taunt is really nice. So I had a gear 10 Shore Trooper, gear 8 Piett, gear 12 Palpatine, and a Relic 5 Vader. And they can handle all the rewards. So if you've got something approximating that, you're going to be fine on this Galactic challenge. Once maybe another couple weekends, once we accumulate a certain amount of the 6-tier slicing materials, then I'm going to put out a video about those. I really want to just throw those on mods all at once, because I think that'll be a little bit more interesting. Anyway, thank you for watching. Be safe out there, everyone, and be excellent to each other.